Hey everybody, this is World War Guy here today, and we are doing another post-war militaria surplus by country. I haven't really thought of a name yet, I guess. But as you guys can tell, I did a Swiss one as well as a Swedish one, and now we're doing Belgium. If you guys are new viewers or haven't seen my old videos or whatever, those who know, I am a descendant from Belgian people. So my entire family is Belgian and all that, so Belgian militaria has a bit of an emotional, I guess you could say, value to them. So I'm not a big fan of surplus, but Belgium I have an exception. As you can see here, this is a lot of items that I have from Belgium. This is all that was made after World War II. I do have some World War II and pre-World War II items, but I did not include those because these videos are dedicated to more post-war items. So let's just hop right into it and see what I have. First item here is the biggest one, so we'll get it out the way first. This is a Belgian military overcoat, or trench coat, whatever. I was told this one is from the 50s, but I'm not too sure. There's no date in it that I could find, at least. Very similar to the American style coat. You got your double buttons here that can basically close the coat from either side, depending if you're left-handed or right-handed. You got two pockets on each side, a fairly nice sized collar. The back has the adjustment band, whatever you want to call it. Not much to it, very heavy coat. Brought this back from Belgium, so you can imagine how little space I had left in my suitcase. But I don't know if you guys can even get the entire picture. It's a basic trench coat. So put that down. Alright, moving along. Since we're on the topic of clothing and coats, this one you guys have seen in my update video for March. It is a Belgium, I believe M90 would be the term used, but it's the jigsaw pattern camouflage, as you can tell. And it's basically the jacket that most military in Belgium have today that I think so, and I'll explain why I'm hesitating right now. Very nice jacket. It has zippers to close it up, as well as snaps. You got these side breast pockets, so instead of reaching from the top, you just reach in from the side, so it's a bit easier on your hands, at least that's my opinion. As well as you got two fairly good size side pockets here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not behind the camera, as you can tell. And as well, in each sleeve you have these like pencil pockets, which I hate because they are Velcro, and I think Velcro is a disgrace to close things. Didn't word that well. Anyway, it has a very nice sized collar, so when it's really windy out, you can just pop the collar up, close it in the front, and you're good to go. Fairly wind resistant as well, so if there's a lot of wind, you won't feel much of it on you. And since I'm in front of the camera, this is what it looks like being worn. There's that. I'm not gonna close it, but you know, pretty nice jacket, I have to say. I've been wearing it ever since I got it, which was a couple weeks ago, I'd say. So there's that one. Right, and then here we have the uniform for the Belgian military, and this is why I was hesitating to say that this jacket here was what all Belgian forces used. But this one is basically like another jacket, but what I do believe is they wore this under as your just kind of dress uniform, whatever, and the jacket would go on top, and that'd be for, you know, if you're out in the field or so on. This one was given to me by my uncle, actually, who used to serve in the military. I believe he retired now, and he got a brand new uniform for me. It's kind of a long story, but basically he got a brand new uniform for me that fits me just about right. As you can see here, you have Belgium there. This one closes with buttons. You guys can see that. It's a HBT material. As you can see, it's still the same jigsaw pattern camouflage. Two breast pockets, but no side pockets, which is a bummer. I like breast pockets as long as there are, you know, side pockets. On the inside here, I have the pants, which are pretty nice. It's basically kind of like cargo pants. You have your side pockets as well as back pockets, and you have two big pockets on the side of your leg here. And then it comes with the Belgian belt. That's the buckle. It's a plastic buckle. There's that, and it opens up. And then you just pass the belt through here. Fairly simple design, nothing too special. But it's pretty cool because it's a brand new uniform, unused. Although I do like used uniforms because it has more character to it. But hey, can't complain with a brand new uniform. So yeah, there's that. So that's about it on clothing wise, unless you consider hats and helmets clothing. Alright, so moving along. Here I have a Belgian gas mask with the bag. I bought this when I was just starting to collect militaria, and I didn't know, at the time I was really into World War II. I didn't do any research on World War II stuff, so I'm like, hey, this looks pretty similar. And then I go around playing with this, but I was a kid back then, so there's my excuse. So do not know the designated name for it exactly, but it's just your basic gas mask bag. Leather flaps here, and inside you have the gas mask. You guys can see that. Well, I'll pull it out. Just have your rubber, it's a rubber gas mask. No filter because I got this in Belgium, and my parents and family members and whatever said it probably wouldn't be a good idea to bring the filter with you in the luggage. I was a kid, so I wasn't gonna say no to them. So yeah, pretty simple. You have markings at the bottom. I guess M51 gas mask. Attaches or hooks on the back of your head with this rubberized strap, which I hate because it's difficult to actually adjust these. You have to pull this rubber through this little piece here, and it's not that easy. There are much better systems available. But so there's that. I just put this back in. I'd like to keep it at least neat. So there's the gas mask bag and gas masks to go with it. There's the back. And then right here, kind of hiding behind the coat, is a Belgian pistol pouch. Holster, my God. It's a holster here, Belgian holster. As you can tell there, it looks like someone painted on the holster. So the backside used to be this OD7 color, and then they painted to like a lime greenish color. Anyway, it opens up with this flap here. Have a leather insert where you put your pistol as well as an extra, or as well as the magazine. I have some very faded markings there. So there's that. Got it because it was pretty neat, you know, like why not? It was cheap. You have two attachments. You can attach it on the belt, hang it like that, or you can attach it with the British pattern style webbing, I believe. There's that. And I do not know my weapons that much, so I do not know exactly which pistol it would hold, so I apologize. Alright, moving along here, we have two Belgian field caps or dress caps. This one's kind of in worse condition, so I'll show it first. My family members said that, let me just remove that real quick. This style badge isn't really directed to any branch of the military, so not Air Force, not infantry, not naval, and so on. You got, I believe, the name of the soldier who had it there, as well as the maker's mark, I believe that would be. It's a size 58, but not in the best condition, as you can tell there. And this is just a unit number that you'd attach on your cap, I believe. Oh, not this kind of cap, but a different kind of cap. If I can show it to you. There we go. Nothing too special. And then the other cap, this is for medical, so I guess like the medical department or whatever. You have the cockade there, black, yellow, red for Belgium. This one's a size 56. This one's made in 1983. And it's in better condition, as you can tell. And you got the lion there. So there's that. And moving along here, we have a dispatch rider helmet. This is not made of steel, it's made of like a cork. Not in the best condition. As you can see, this is kind of falling apart. The leather strap here is very brittle. This is a size, it says it in, if I can get it to show. There we go. It's a size 57 and it's made in 1950. Although putting this on, I wear a size 58, but putting this on, it feels more like a 55 or 56, so I don't know how they did the sizing. Yeah, pretty simple liner inside. This covers the back of your neck and it covers your ears as well. So it's a pretty neat design, although it sits kind of high on your head, like it's a fairly tall dome. Yeah, so there's that. Alright, this helmet right here is the Belgian M1 style helmet, steel helmet. So as you can see, it's basically just a direct copy off the American M1 helmet. No liner inside. Just has the basic chin strap. That's the attachment. It's a bit unhooked. There we go. There's the chin strap. I personally did a field repair there, so you know, it was kind of tearing apart, fixed it, saved it, you know. That's the kind of person I am, save things. Anyway, got the Belgian flag on the side here. And this is actually my first ever steel helmet, which was bought by my grandfather for me, so has a bit more emotional value than just it being Belgian. But you know, pretty cool helmet nevertheless. Can't go wrong with a nice M1 helmet. Alright, moving along here. I know I'm going kind of out of order, but what can you do? So this right here is a eating kit, or you know, mess kit in Canteen Cup. Oops. That actually belonged to my great uncle, or my grandfather's brother. So here you just have the cup, very similar to the American and 1910 Canteen Cup. Very corroded, I guess that'd be. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But then on the bottom, this one's made in 1950 in Brussels. And here are the mess kits that came with it. They are a British pattern or British style mess kit. You got a big pan and a small pan. You got simple handles. These are made in the 60s, I believe. There we go. 1964. As well as this one. So yeah, my great uncle, or father's grandpa, or my grandfather's brother, he used these when he was in his military service. So has a bit of an emotional connection to them. Pretty neat things. I believe he served probably in the late 60s, early 70s. So pretty neat items there. Alright, and then last few items, kind of bring them all at once. These belong to my grandfather when he served in the military. So you can see there maybe. There we go. So here you have his dog tags. You have his dog tags there. Kind of blocking his name because, you know, just don't really feel like sharing it with everyone. You have his serial number, Catholic, looks like O blood type. His birth date as well. That's pretty neat. Here's the back side. Basically, you snap these in half if he were to die. Then here we have his basically, like if you guys do World War II German reenacting, or you know, it's like his Soldbuch. So it's basically his information booklet about him that he has to carry with him at all times. There's that at the bottom. And there's the photo of him when he was in service. I like that lip biting he's doing, like he just doesn't give a shit. I don't know, I think it's funny. So you got all the information on the front page there, pretty basic. And basically he would need every time he's going on leave from the base. I believe in Belgium when you had to serve in the military is 1 or 2 years. It looks like he served in 1963, at least. Yeah, 1963. He's got his fingerprints there. Oh, so many more things. I could probably take another video to just show you all this inside if I felt like it. So yeah, there's pretty cool. Got some explanations there, instructions and so on, and all in French. Alright, and then let me put this back. And here was his beret when he was in the service. So it's a gray beret with the emblem there. Here's the maker's mark. Wore size 58, just like me. This beret is made in 1952, if you guys can see that there. So he served in 63. This was made in 52, so this was at least 11 years old when he got it. Kind of poor condition, is starting to rip there. This, I'm not really sure. It used to go around in the leather there, and I guess dangle in the back. Looks like something was snapped off, possibly at the end. Not too sure. He passed away, so I can't really ask him about that, sadly. And his time in the service, he was in the engineers, I believe. So he kind of told some cool stories, you know, like, simple, you know, he never went in combat because when he served, Belgium wasn't in a war or anything. The Korean War had passed and he was too young for World War II. Actually, he was too young for Korea as well. But, you know, recall him telling me that, you know, he worked with Americans when the Americans were in Belgium. He fired a Thompson submachine gun and so on. Kind of things like that. Actually, quick story, because now I just thought about it and I think it's kind of a neat story. He explained that when he was in the service, you know, he was in the camp or whatever, and he was engineer, so he'd do engineering stuff, and then he had infantry doing infantry stuff. And these mortars, these guys in the mortar section, you know, they're training with their mortars, and one of the mortars blew up as soon as it shot out the tube. So everyone around the mortar died. And interesting story, you know, not in a war yet, you still have soldiers dying back at home. Interesting story. So yeah, kind of a long video, I understand, but I actually had a lot more than I was anticipating. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I thought it was fairly interesting. Again, this is because it's kind of my home country, if you want to say. So if you did like the video, please drop a like. If you want to comment on anything, maybe you have some Belgian stuff that you collect or something, I don't know, please comment. If you're watching this video and you realize you haven't subscribed yet, you should definitely subscribe. I got more videos like this on the way, as well as update videos, impression videos, how-to videos, and review videos, and so on. And make sure to share the video. But besides that, you guys have a great day.